Yo, I uploaded that short and they like, yo, Jam, why does it feel like you about to disappear for a month? Yo, that's my fault. That's my bad. Chat, it's a lot going on right now. I just need this game, bro. I just need this game. So in the midst of not even making the video, and trying to make the thumbnail for the last video, I stumbled upon the Japanese version of Digimon Time Stranger website. And what's interesting is we see this whole coming soon thing. They got it for the Digimon and even for the characters. I feel like we're not gonna get the release date until it stops saying coming soon. That's just my thoughts. And it's like they drop information, or should I say footage, and just hype stuff, but not all of it is all that important, right? Because we see that not all of it makes it on its way on his website. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. Y'all are saying some shit in the comments. I'm gonna come back to this. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this. So if we just start right here, we all keep talking about, wait, I don't want to say his name because I'm gonna say it wrong. This guy, okay, this freaking guy. Apparently he's kind of a new Digimon, I think y'all are saying. He was introduced newly. But look, they even got the carousels in here and shit and whatnot, so you can kind of see him in Central Town. But the Digimon who holds the key to the story meets the main characters in the human world and asks to get her together, I can't read, with them as Inori Misono's partner Digimon. The running theory, at least at my corner, at least what I'm seeing and what I'm thinking, this is Jupitermon. Inori is like Junomon, or gets possessed or something of that nature. Okay, and no matter what they say, he's the key. If he's Jupitermon, and if he's what my spidey senses are telling me, I knew it. My camera died. My camera freaking died. But I just gotta finish this thought real quick. It's making me think of the Meikumon situation where Meikumon was just bad for the digital world, right? Just bad for the environment type shit. But she had her partner who was just like wholesome, and it was just like an unfortunate situation. That's what this might be. That's what it feels like. But at the same time, I mean, I just think they're gonna switch it up. It's like, if it's Jupitermon, I just can't see this dude being good, is kind of what I'm saying. I just don't feel like that. The smile, bro, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be his fault. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And that's kind of what's making this kind of fun to anticipate and to think about. You know what I mean? All right, well, listen, I'm in the mode. I'm in the mood. I'm in the zone right now. So y'all just gonna have to get a video without camera. Listen, I don't know. I'm an idiot. My camera's been sitting out and around. I just wasn't charging it. That's on me. That's on me. So moving on, we have the partners. I mean, not much here, but it says Digimons who fight alongside the agents. The first Digimon the protagonist inherits from Adamas. My one question about Adamas is, are they aware of Digimon? It seemed like they weren't aware. So how they getting them partner Digimon? You know what I'm saying? What's that about? Now this is crazy because I don't know if y'all noticed in the last thumbnail, I ain't never seen this freaking screenshot until I came to this website. So I'm like, yo, y'all got some heat over here. Why did they do that? Why did they not give us the good stuff in the US? And they like, come on, bro, give it. The website, I don't think in the US looks anything like this. Anyway, this is the leader of Central Town, the ultimate godman type Digimon who rules over Central Town. The protagonist visits Digimon Town and is asked to investigate the Central Tower. So in the last video, and this is kind of the stuff that I was gonna like hit on in my comment section, right? I asked in the video, how many of the Olympus 12 do you think are gonna be on our side? And some of y'all were like, half, a few. I like some of your answers. We'll go over them. As we can see here, very similar to Savers, he's the protector of a place, and then he's like telling you to go investigate Central Tower. So I feel like Central Tower, the same way that, you know, he's really the only, and it's very random, but he's the only Olympus 12 that appears in Sabers, right? I'm pretty sure, because Royal Knights are there. I feel like they're using him as the first one so they can reveal him first, so he can be a focal point because it's relatable. We've seen him before in a small sense. I think that's how they went, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody else that we're about to see is about to be a surprise. And bro, stop. I mean, they don't ever connect games to anime, but like, what if they connected in some shape or form. I mean, I think it's gonna be like a reincarnation type beat. Like he might die, sort of thing, protecting Central Town, right? So he needs to investigate Central Tower. Maybe something happens and he has to sacrifice himself. I don't know. But that's where my head's at. So let's move on. And then mischievous brothers of Central Tower are a fearless older brother and a cowardly younger brother. The older brother heads to a dangerous place to test his courage, but the younger brother chases him after him out of return. Whenever I'm reading this right now, I'm wondering, like, what is this? Just like how you meet them? Is that the extent of what you see? I mean, I obviously not, but like, what does this mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, no matter, let me put it like this. That's definitely how we firstly interact, I guess. That's there's no other way. The same way that, by the way, I'm calling him Mercurymon, not Murray Curry or whatever the freak. The same way that they tell us this is the first, or when we visit the town, he tells us to investigate. Like, that's probably the first interaction we have with him, and this is the first interaction we have with the Bear Brothers. So, under the important stuff, when I quoted the tweet of this reveal, y'all was all on the boat of Marsmon. This guy's gonna turn to Marsmon. Now, I will say we all are assuming these characters are gonna turn into the Olympos, and the Olympos aren't themselves, people themselves. And at the end of the day, I would actually prefer the Olympos to be themselves, kind of because I want a Bearmon line official. I don't know. That's selfish though. I don't know what to take about this. Like, first off, okay, no, let me put it like this. I love that Bearmon is highlighted, and like, it's funny because rookies, I'm happy about Bearmon being in the game, but that's kind of it. Because, like, I need more. I need the Mega, right? I'm going to play with the Mega form, so I need the Mega form of Bearmon, okay? But what I actually really like about this situation is that he can be a prominent character. Even if they don't evolve of sorts, but there's no way they don't. But regardless, like, just the fact that they're being highlighted is actually really cool. I like he's like blurred out a little bit. I hate that, but I love how high quality this model looks with the little furs and shit. And then on the side, bro, that shit looks so good. I'm kind of mad though, because like, what am I gonna make this episode's thumbnail? So that was the Digimon. If we come back to the characters, I mean, the Adamus secret organization that specializes in investigation, paranormal, caught up in mysterious explosion, travels back 8 years. Oh, they gave us a time frame on this website. This is so crazy to me. In this game, you control the protagonist of your choice, and the other person supports the player as an operator who gives instructions and advice. We learned about that. So, Inori, a kind-hearted girl, embarks on a world-spanning adventure with her agent due to a past event. With her agent? What do you mean her agent? So this is a little bit of a new picture. I guess I'll use this for the thumbnail. Look at me planning and shit. But nah, so look, this is also sus to me, bro. They keep a kind-hearted girl. They say holds the key to the story with this little smile here. They're tricking me out, chat. I'm not fooled. I'm on to them. Stop trying to mess with me. Y'all not slick, bro. Get out of here. So I clicked on world. No, I clicked on story. So you see human world adventures centered around Shinjuku and Akihabara. So the idea of not trying to put all these areas and just making them simplistic by only having a few and then making them detailed. Now still, chat, Shinjuku, Akihabara. I really don't know how this is gonna go in the sense of digital world, real world. And in this phase of games, especially ones like this where it's a new scale for this game. Like, it's just never been made with this much money, with this much on this powerful hardware. It's just hard to like think about the scale of the game. Like Persona 5, pre-Persona 5 releasing, it was hard to fathom. All we had to go off of was Persona 4 Golden. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't a good, benchmark. That's how this situation is right now. And that's the problem I have when I see just Shinjuku Akihabara. Now, again, they're going for immersion. But then the other side of it is the digital world. Again, I love how they're pointing out Iliad. This is This is really Iliad's first debut in general. Oh, I just thought about some shit. This making me feel like, and listen, I'm biased. This is like the main reason this is why I adore what I'm about to say. The Pokemon effect, right? Whenever it's like new starters and like that's the main focus of the reveals up front with the with Pokemon and then their evolution lines. I love that little hype train. That's actually what this is feeling right now with the Digital World Iliad. Them being so forward about it because this is truly its day freaking debut. These characters have existed for how many freaking years? You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody know what's going on with them. No, it ain't, because there ain't shit going on with them. So I like that. That's actually getting me so hyped, chat, for just what that means. So with that being said, I'm hyped, right? We talked about the immersion last video, so we're not going to spend too much time on that. But then look at this. I mean, I don't know what I'm looking at here, right? I see that I can go this way, but what else? All I can ever say, this makes me feel like a Gravity Rush. Are you trying to tell me I can go through this whole shit, chat? Just please answer me right now in the chat. Do y'all think like 60% of this is maneuverable? I mean, you see this, I mean, and like whenever you see this and then like you see there's footage of us walking through that, of like, you know, going through that. These look just kind of like that, or is it just aesthetics? I don't know. So Doug right off the bat corrected me. I mean, listen, you gave me the information. He said he's meant to be the same one as the Digimon from the Royal Knights. Medieval is from something he got in Witchenly. Wishelny. I think I said that shit wrong. All right, we're back. He said this is the first confirmation about this third server outside of like encyclopedia entries and then some other stuff. So he's saying the fact that they're dropping hints about it, probably something in the works. And I wouldn't be surprised. That could be the next Digimon world. I really feel like they're about to get into this stuff, Chad. I really do. Talking about riding with Omnimon, hoping that you can be on his shoulder. I mean, yeah. Where else you gonna ride on him? I really wonder. And that really is the question though. If you can mount someone like Omegamon, where are we mounting? And I really think it might be universal mounting. If they're like flyable, you can mount them. If it makes sense to mount, you might be able to mount, is what I'm thinking. He said, I think maybe 3 to 4 Olympus 12 are on our side. Most of the remainder are neutral and ones who have malicious intentions. I definitely think it's going to be varied. And if we take the whole 12, it'll probably be something like 8 that have their own like real specific domains, and others might be like mingling with each other. But because I can't imagine, or there's 12 like different areas that we're going to be able to traverse to, which would be awesome. That's a decent amount. Again, I don't want the game too long, but I do want content and I do want the story. You know, I feel like these games made well, even if they're long, it won't feel long, right? And then this guy says he thinks none will be our side at the start. I mean, already, like this is the guy his comment I was thinking about. Already we have Mercury on our side, so you know this is already a little bit out. He said we'll have to earn their respect. Oh, but he said we'll have to earn their respect through various actions to appease them in some capacity. Considering how lore-wise they have the most ego out of all the mega levels. So I mean, that's fair. He does tell us to investigate Central Tower, and maybe it's of prove to me you're not a problem intentions, you know? The ones that are most chill, though, if my memory is correct, are Volcanusmon and Apollomon. Provided later mentioned isn't Dark Sun mode. Apollomon, is that? No, we're thinking Marsmon for the Bearmons, right? That's what we're thinking? Is that the consensus? If you customize clothes onto your Digimon, I mean, we had that in a couple games. I mean, complete edition, Hacker's Memory added it, and then on the DS that shit has it as well. He said any Digimon to mount. Why wouldn't I pick Androman? This guy is a funny guy. A lot of y'all was talking about the Switch 2. Honestly, it has nothing to do with graphics, guys. Let's be real. That thing is powerful. I don't actually know. I don't actually have any like thoughts for real around Switch 2 Digimon Story Time Stranger. All I know is it didn't release on a Switch / Nintendo product at the start with the story games until later. They did the complete edition. I don't know if they just want to kind of keep that strategy because maybe there's another Time Stranger game, other side of things, because I'd be there for it. And they just do complete edition again. I don't know, because I don't really know. All I know is that this isn't foreign. That's all I gotta say on the topic. Yo, this comment was crazy. He says, imagine if we get Granny. That would be a dream. I mean, at first I was like, who? And then I was like, well, okay, maybe, but then I was like, why? And then I thought about it. What if he was a mount? DOC mount, whatever. Throw that shit in there. He said, will Bearmon confer, Monmon, Coronamon? Listen, Monmon, that's all I need, chat. That's all I need. Please let me ride Lilithmon. There's the other guy. I knew there was two of y'all. There was like two of y'all when I recall reading the comments. Two of y'all. I'm remembering y'all profile pictures and y'all names, bro. I'm on to y'all. Renamon about to get mounted. Okay, three of y'all. Three of y'all. Three of y'all. I think that's about it. I covered most of y'all comments. So yeah, keep talking to me. Let me know what y'all thinking. Let's do this next week or in 2 weeks, or maybe by the time the next thing, you know, we have the release date. But I think they're gonna keep spitting some shit out. So yeah. I'm gonna talk to y'all real soon. I'm gonna be back as much as I can. I'm gonna get some playthrough episodes going at some point. Just give me like a month. Give me like a month, and I'm on it. And we back on it heavy. Summer, big summer. It's a big summer, big jam summer. Let's get it. All right, I'm out of here. I see you watching. I be chillin', said I'm tryna catch a vibe. If you think I'm funny, then you gotta press subscribe. We just getting started, see you smiling in a while. Hey, leave a comment. Tell me how you doing, I'm just tryna lift the mood. Game been going dummy, someone say that he's that dude. Even if you hate me, I'm just happy that you view. Hey.